The beach always makes me think of relaxation and leisure, but also of water sports. It's windy today, so let's learn about kite surfing. My name is Agnes Ryłowicz, and I'm a paragliding instructor. Welcome to the world of extreme sports, where I'll show you how to live on the edge and introduce you to enthusiasts who challenge their limits every single day. Ready for an adrenaline rush? Let's begin. We've arrived at the spot, which is what we call the location where we practice kite surfing. So, what do you think we should do before even stepping into the water? Figure out the direction the wind is blowing from. Exactly. So where's the wind coming from? It's literally blowing straight into our faces. Exactly. Now look, Rewa is a fantastic place to analyse this. On one side we've got onshore wind. Would you agree? Yes, on this side. And on the other side, offshore. Exactly. So it's a wind that's blowing away from the shore. We practice kite surfing far from rocks, trees and power lines, and here we're surrounded by nothing but beach and water, making this spot perfect. Exactly. At the end here, we have what's called the chicken loop. And look, this is the leash. It's great that you grabbed it, because this is the first thing you'll connect. Where do you think it gets attached? There's usually only one obvious spot. The part that's sticking out. Exactly. Next, you'll connect the chicken loop. Where do you think that goes? It's the only part that's sticking out. Exactly. When the chicken loop is connected and the lines are taut, everything is fine. But if we lose tension for even a moment, it could slip out. And then I'd lose it, right? Exactly. And then what? I'd only be connected by the leash. That's right. But look, we've got something called a donkey stick or chicken finger. People call it different names. You slide it between the hook and the chicken loop. Now look, there's no way it can fall out on its own. You'd have to disengage it yourself and pull it out. Here's my first question. Do I need to use much force on the bar? It looks like you're steering it with just your fingers. Exactly. Look, I can steer it with just 2 fingers. No strength is needed. All the force is distributed here, right? All right. So when the kite is in the air, let's use a clock system for easier communication. We'll call this position 12 o'clock or the zenith. Thing to remember, if you ever feel uncomfortable or need to rest, you can always let go of the bar. I can step in to help you. This is super important, okay? Don't hesitate to release the bar if anything goes wrong. The first safety system, letting go of the bar, is our top priority today. And remember, you'll always stay connected to the kite. Grab it here. Go ahead. Here? Yes, and now pull it toward you. Secure it. For now, as I mentioned earlier, we're not launching yet. Okay, hold on. Don't grab anything. Don't grab anything. What did I say, Agnes? I'm so nervous. No need, look. I'm really curious. Oh, okay. For now, let's try steering with the bar slightly released, all right? Slightly released and... Oh, we're back at 12 o'clock. But now we want to aim for 11. Exactly. Head back to 11. Right side, right. Okay, excellent. Check your feet to ensure they can slide in and out of the straps easily. Looks good. Step into the water about 2 to 3 meters from the shore. Put the board on calmly. When there's enough space, we'll get started. I'll guide you the whole time over the radio. All right, I can hear you. Remember, when you're putting the board on, it's crucial to keep the kite at 12 o'clock. Got it? Control the kite, all right? Keep your back to the wind, and then we'll try some launches. Okay, we're progressing quickly. I think it'll go well. All right, let's do this. What's first? Let's hook you up. For now, set the kite in position, and then we'll focus on the board. Great, let's get started. Put the board on. Keep the kite under control. Keep it steady. Great job, Aga. Fantastic. Add a bit of power with the D-power system. And now head left. kite surfing. The water is freezing, but the best part is that I managed to finish just before the wind picked up as much as it has now. Amazing! The emotions after the first lesson, incredible. This sport is fantastic. There's one very important exercise called body dragging. Now, look at these boards we're using. We're not physically connected to them in any way. You just slide your feet in and they can easily fall off. Imagine being in the water and struggling to reach the board. How would you get to it? I don't know. The kite would be pulling me. Exactly. It might even pull you further away from the board, right? That's why we practice body drags. You position the kite to one side or the other, align your body and swim back to the board. Lie down in the water and let the kite pull you along. Just like that. The most important thing is that when you're lying in the water, you're in control of the kite, keeping it roughly between 10 and 11 o'clock. Your other hand extends forward, acting as an extension of your body, and points in the direction you're heading. So, ready for another go? Of course! We've got to keep the momentum going. Keep the momentum going, exactly. Let's take a short breather, and as soon as there's an opening, we'll get back in the water to try again. With the water beneath us, we feel a bit safer. Some people, after just 20, 30 or 40 hours, start trying their first jumps and lifting off. I think that's incredible. Tell me, does kite surfing have a year-round season in Poland? Yes, technically you can kite surf all year round. If someone has a good, thick wetsuit, they can even surf in winter. Of course, it's not as enjoyable as in summer, but right now it's autumn. You were out today, and I think you felt relatively comfortable, right? Yes, definitely. To stop the kite from flying away, we can't just leave it like that. What do you think we should do? How can we secure it? With whatever's on hand. Sand, that's right. Go ahead. Let's pump it up, pumping it up, exactly. I know this part. We're hooking up the pump here. That's right. This is the spot, right in the centre of the main tube. And even if we lose the hose connection, the leash keeps it secured. Warm-up time. Let's go! 10 minutes later. Come on, keep going! All right, and now we can see how useful the leash actually is. Yes, now look, see how we've pumped it up a bit, but it's not inflating any further. What might we have forgotten? To close the valve. To close the valve. Exactly. Isn't that something you should do right away? I left it open on purpose, to give you a better warm-up. Really? Shouldn't it always be closed immediately after opening? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. All right, let's keep going with the warm-up. Come on, keep going. Ah, now I can feel it working. Let's go, Agnes. I'll only help towards the end. Go for it. Oops. We'll cut that part out. Today, I find myself at a place where two forces of nature meet, water and wind. When the wind blows, kite surfers think of just one thing: getting to the beach, hopping on their boards and hitting the water. Today, I got to experience it for myself, and now I completely understand what it's all about. What an amazing experience.